Welcome to a brand new episode of the Post Game. I'm your host, Davion, and we are back with a brand new episode of our Let's Talk NFL series. Chiefs fans, let us know what you think down below in the comments about how we're about to talk about your team. Let us know if you think they're going to be good, have a bounce back season after getting smoked in the Super Bowl. But regardless,
ETA.
I'm joined
Bounce
by
back. Yeah,
Matt
right. What up?
and Oronde,
What's good, you losers?
and let's talk about the Chiefs. Ooh, that's crazy. I have no idea when you look at this team what's going to happen. So I'm gonna let y'all start. I think last season, well, I'm gonna give my little synopsis real quick. I think last season you saw a lot of luck go the Chiefs' way. I think we saw a lot of those close games like get edge to the Chiefs. And then they just got smoked when it came to the Super Bowl. Like that's just what it was because they were playing a really good Eagles team. I don't know if this team has it in them for another season in a row to find that luck. And I think that's what my biggest concern about this Chiefs team is. So yeah, I just don't know.
You
What
don't know?
what are y'all thinking?
So I'm trying to find the stat. There was a stat last year where the Chiefs had like at least double digit wins by three or more. So a lot of really, really close games. And I think it was like if they were to flip those games, they'd have a losing record because of
Hmm.
how crazy it was. Um, so obviously you have Mahomes, Travis. Travis is probably starting to be on the last leg of his career. He's probably got maybe two to
He's
three
got at
seasons left.
max 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis is
Um,
getting old.
Honestly, like I think they'll still be a productive team. There's no way they're winning 15 games again. There's no
No,
way that's happening.
no shot.
They're going to regress. The question is by how much and how quickly will it potentially, you know, push them over the edge or make them even worse.
Right.
Um, Honestly, with the Chiefs now, it just based on who are their matchups this season. So, they have a lot of big matchups coming up. They play Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen again, um,
Philly week two.
Philly again, like things like that. So, there's not really a whole lot you can say about this team because they're already so good. The question is just how long can they be this successful, and when will it ultimately stop,
Yeah.
or um, if it will at all, I guess.
Right. Yeah, it's not mentioning the luck, but also just was never high on this team to begin with last season. They're most human. The team has looked all together. Mahomes was kind of let down by, even though although improving wide receiver core, but their defense left much to be desired outside of their obviously run stuffing, but they couldn't stop Saquon in a Super Bowl when it mattered.
Their
Um,
O line couldn't stop
they
Josh
only
Sweat either.
the offense to defense, they were only a 3 point difference between their ability to put up points and also stopping their opponents. They also had a kind of meager third down percentage at 48% going
Hmm.
on through the season.
Right.
Um, I mean, they've picked up some nice people. Like they got Josh Simmons from Ohio State. Big on that guy, really
Yeah,
good.
really good.
They also got an underrated wide receiver out of Utah State, Jalen Royals. He's going to be a
Yep.
kind of a sneaky dude.
Hmm.
They also got to give a shout out to Jeffrey Boss out of Oregon, because Matt's here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but from the free agency end, their backup QBs
Yeah.
leave a little bit to be desired. I mean, they
It's
keep
just a
Marquise
lot of
Brown, and
it's a lot of depth.
it's a
Yeah.
lot of depth,
Let's
but
talk.
Juju didn't do much.
Right.
Marquise did something at
I
least.
think the biggest signings here is getting back Nick Bolton, who was
Hmm.
really, really good for them last year on their defense. Another one that's interesting is Jalen Moore. I
Yeah.
believe he was like a backup for the Niners at one point,
Right.
and he got this big contract. So that'll be interesting how that turns out because their tackles these last couple of seasons have been terrible,
Yeah.
and now they're finally addressing it. So maybe that'll be better for them, but um, we'll have to see. But I don't know. Like I said, I think it just depends on like their schedule. That's the only way because they're going to be good no matter what. It's just like how hard of a schedule can they really give the Chiefs?
Right.
I don't know if there's anything else y'all want to talk about because I just want to jump right into this. It's a pretty hectic couple like first 10 weeks. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
It ain't great.
Very hectic.
So week 1 against the Chargers is that the Brazil game as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What are we throwing out there? Are we saying they split? Are we really high on them where they kill everyone in the division like they
No,
always do?
They're weak.
I think
They're a weaker
I think
team.
they split every team in the division again.
Okay. So let's say they lose week 1. Then they go to play the Eagles. That is in
Lose that.
Arrowhead.
Don't care if it's an
That's a
Arrowhead. Give me
loss,
the Eagles.
man.
I
think
Yeah,
Eagles
I'll
beat the
say-
shit out of them again.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Then the Giants Sunday night
Obviously,
win. Baltimore
loss.
loss. I think the Ravens.
Okay. Also, Ravens are our Super Bowl pick here at the post game. I think. Right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They're my Super
I
Bowl
agree.
pick. Jaguars Monday night, week 5.
Big win.
Okay.
So what are they? 2-3?
Yeah.
Yes. So we have them beating the Giants.
I think. Okay. I think they
Jaguars.
win week 1. I think they win in Brazil.
Okay, so Chargers. Okay, so 3-2.
3-2 because I think they lose to Detroit.
3-3 then. So we have them losing to the Eagles, Ravens, and Lions.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, granted, the Lions will be a little human. They lost a lot. They lost
Right.
some coordinators and all this stuff. Who knows?
That's really it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Dan Campbell has been great for him, but yeah, not having your the best offensive coordinator in the league and one of the best defensive coordinators doesn't help. But I think the Lions can pull it out though, so I'll give the edge to the Lions. Raiders week 7. I think they sweep the Raiders. I think they always do this. I'm not having them split this division. I think the Raiders just aren't where they want to be.
Fair.
They're definitely going to be improved, but not against the Chiefs, I don't think.
That Raiders game.
Week 7.
Week 7. Dang, they didn't really get much favor in the Baltimore game either.
Yeah.
Yeah, touchdown favorites.
Okay. And then week 8 is Monday Night Football against the Commanders.
We're gonna have to give them one of these games. I'm gonna give them that one.
Not the next game.
Chiefs are only 3.5-point favorites.
I'll take Washington. I'll take the Chiefs to beat Washington. I think they lose at Buffalo.
Oh, I misread, by the way. Chiefs are 9.5-point favorites on the Raiders.
Oh
no.
I'm gonna take the Commanders a week. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna take the Chiefs week 8 and then the Bills on week 9.
So they're gonna lose to the Bills at Buffalo.
Yeah.
Even though that's Josh Allen's kryptonite. Oh, it's the regular season though, so they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Then bye week 10.
Right.
Then they go to play the Broncos in Denver.
Chiefs 1.5-point favorites, like I mentioned earlier, and I will take the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think they got some BS on their side last year with the blocked field goal. I've never seen something like that ever. What was their first matchup? Was it close again last year? I'm not quite sure.
Hold on, I have it right here. Where is it? Denver and Denver. The first one is the one that they won by 2, and then the last one, they didn't play their starters, so they lost 38-0.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Carson Wentz came in.
Carson Wentz had 98 passing yards that game.
Okay. Then they go to play the Colts, which that'll be a win. Daniel Jones is going to be at the helm for that game.
Mm-hmm.
The last time they played the Colts, they lost.
Correct, but
That was also
what?
4 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Like, no. Then they play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. That is an ugly, ugly game. I hate this right now.
Oh, that's gonna be so much fun though. What do you
Give me the
mean?
Kansas City Chiefs.
It's just two of the least favorite teams right now in the
Yeah.
league. Yuck. Like, I want to enjoy my Thanksgiving, you know? Okay. Yeah, I'll give the Chiefs the edge. Cowboys here in shambles. Um, Texans Sunday night football right after that.
Dude, they have 7 primetime games.
The rich get richer, don't they?
Yeah, they've
They're so
been
far
doing
their
it.
cheapest game is $113, and that's the Dallas one.
Jerry's just giving them out. So week 14, do we think they beat the Texans? Yeah, because they always beat them.
I think it'd be funny. Give me Houston.
No
Yeah,
way.
well,
No,
YOLO.
no. I'm rooting Chiefs here. Then the Chargers. Week 15, Chargers. So
Wild card push,
I think,
Chargers.
yeah, I think so. Because their last, I mean, look at their last four. It's the Chargers, the Titans, who I think is a win, Denver, who, and then the Raiders.
the
So like
Raiders.
those what this division looks like week 15 and on. Like you could win the division on week 17 or 18 this year for this team, for the division. So I don't know, I think those games are very hard to call.
Right. I mean, yeah, they literally played their whole division in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
That's not. I think that's gonna be terrible.
um, okay. So we have how many wins? So let's see. They're losing to the Eagles, the Ravens, the Lions, the Bills, the Broncos, the Chargers.
Yeah.
Is that it? 6 losses? Or are y'all pushing for the Texans to beat them?
I'm gonna say
I want to give give Houston that win.
I'll say floor 10 wins here.
Okay. So 10 wins?
Yeah. I don't think they fall. I think they fall off the earth, but I don't think they fall that far.
No, I think it's like probably 3 games left. I think they get 12 wins max.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah,
still
yeah,
good. I think they'll still win this division. It's going to be
Can't
very, very, very competitive again, and it's
yeah,
probably going to be better.
Their
yeah.
only real loss last season was to Buffalo,
Correct.
even though they should have lost more of
How many
those.
how many games did they win by 3 or more?
By 3 or more? Let me
I,
count.
I swear it was like double
One,
digits.
2,
So
3,
Panthers was 1. I already know that one.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games. They won by 3 or more.
Hmm.
That was close.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think
7 of their 15 W's were by 3 or more.
I think we'll see the Chiefs look a little human this season.
I agree.
Mind you, they only had a 100-yard rusher 2 times last season as well.
Yeah.
Both were
Yeah,
Kareem
I mean,
Hunt.
And how many calls were for
Oh,
them?
here it comes.
Sorry. Too soon?
I mean, we can pull those numbers if we really
Can
want
we?
to get into it. We can.
Can we? Just for the audience to hear. No argument or anything. Just curious.
So about the penalties, what did we find?
So I went up and pulled up the numbers for last season. Or actually got the last decade, but that's not important. So the Chiefs had 110 penalties against, with about 20 of those declined, and 129 penalties for them, with 26 of those declined.
Yeah.
Like against the opposing team, especially. Can I pull it per game? Oh, I can pull it per game as well.
So what is that? Average wise. So you said how many for them?
How many for them? Like how many penalties the Chiefs took?
Yeah. How many were called against the other team, I guess.
Called against the other team 129, which is the highest
So
in
an
about
average
6
of
years.
7 penalties a game. 7.5.
Where's
Yeah.
that rank in the NFL?
Gotta be number one, right?
Um, can I
It
do
was
the
pretty
whole
high. I'm
league?
not, I'm not saying it was the refs, but I'm just saying that's a little sketchy that there
None of
was that
that
many
is a
penalties.
lot, and even though they did have a really good ref rotation,
Officiating.
yeah, especially the goat Sean Hockley, the Hockley
But
family.
it just seems like, they at the perfect times they would happen.
Oh yeah, they even have the times and quarters for these, and a lot of and there's a lot of fourth quarter
Oh
penalties here.
no.
Oh, this don't look good, chat. I tried to save you.
I'm just
So oh
saying.
yeah, over even though there's four quarters, is about 30% of them were in the fourth quarter,
No
and
boy.
out of
30%?
these, out of these, one, two, three, four, I'd say about 60% of them were 5 minutes or later.
Wow. Well,
Yep. A couple like I can name specific ones. False start from the Carolina game.
Boy.
Legal use of hands on Pat Surtain. That one was pretty late too.
that's
Oh
crazy.
oh man, I didn't even think you could do this.
Hey,
Chargers, Cameron Dicker. Oh, the
the
kickoff
kicker
one.
got a penalty?
Yeah,
Oh
the
my,
kicker got a
that's
penalty,
right.
dude.
I'll
That
start.
one that one was 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
What was the penalty?
That Chargers game. He shorted the landing zone,
Oh.
didn't kick it far enough.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Okay, see.
Yeah. So it might be like that again next year,
Come on.
but
Unsportsmanlike conduct on
there's
Allen
no way.
Robinson for Carolina. 3 minutes to go in the third.
I remember that.
Come on,
Remember that.
KC. Don't do
Oh,
it.
dude.
I'm trying
Oh,
to help y'all,
dude.
man.
This ain't a good look.
I dang.
So they even had the total yardage and stuff. Full penalty yards for last season 1,038 for the Chiefs.
That is so crazy. 1,000.
Also, that's still the second highest in 6 years. Their 2019 season had the most as well.
But they weren't good, so we don't care about that. No, I'm kidding. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the facts are the facts. This is it. So you all make your opinion on what you think if it's the refs, if they're really a 15 win team. From the Super Bowl, definitely not. But
Mm-mm.
No, they
yeah,
won't.
good luck. Good luck, Chiefs, next year. You'll be good. Don't worry.
You'll be good
Super
in the
Bowl
eyes of
book?
the media, but in the eyes of true ball knowers,
Oh boy.
still not a fan.
Oh boy.
Still not a fan.
I don't know if I want to.
I'm
I don't know if I want to jump on that ship of like hate on the Chiefs yet or not, but I just don't think they'll be great personally.
Well, they'll be good,
Yeah,
but
they'll be
they'll get
playoff
like
good, but they won't
they'll be
be
a
Super
playoff
Bowl good.
team. But like, we need to
oh oh
the media needs to calm down,
they
thinking they're gonna
were
be elite again.
so if we go by beneficiary penalties, by the way, they were fourth in the league with penalties against their opposition.
Who was one? Do you have the top three actually?
I do have the top three. Minnesota, Buffalo, and Dallas were above them. The team with the least penalties against their opposition, San Francisco 49ers at 79.
Oh, wow. That's
The
surprising.
bottom three teams, San Fran, Indianapolis, and Arizona, respectively.
Okay.
New England's also in the bottom four here, so that says a lot to me at least.
Well, hey, aren't they doing the like AI situation with the chain gang instead this year?
I think they are adapting that.
Or they're developing it for the
Yeah,
next
I think they're developing it. That's still in the
so
development phase. I don't know if they've announced anything officially as regarding when they will
I'm
launch it.
excited for that. I think it's
Launch
gonna be really
what? I'm
good.
sorry, I didn't hear what.
So
So
in the
they're
what is it, the
adding some
XFL?
extra. They were testing it in XFL, but they're adding some extra steps to the chain game to make sure that we keep uphold accuracy and not bring out postcards again.
Right. So Davion, so in the XFL, they had this like technology where if it's like a close, first down scenario, they just use like a bunch of cameras and AI features to track the field, and then it gives you like real time like estimate on where the ball is exactly on the field, so you don't have to like manually use the chain gang. They'll obviously still have
Interesting.
it just
Yeah,
in case, but it's just more accurate, which is good.
gotcha. I understand.
Wow.
Hopefully, with
The
AI
refs
and
really do
stuff
not like the San
improving, we
Francisco
can,
49ers.
yeah, even though they were an injured riddled team, but okay. Hopefully, just for the sake of the NFL, they figure out this situation with AI and stuff. Hopefully, making officiating more accurate, but we'll figure it out. They'll figure it out.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, Chiefs fans, let us know what you think down below in the comments about your team and how you think you'll do next season. We on behalf of the post game, I apologize for Oronde's hatred. It's unnecessary. And
Yeah, I know. I think it's necessary.
L man's Matt's hatred too. Matt Dow also hates the Chiefs.
Hate's a strong word,
Disdain, dislike. Uh,
dislikes better.
okay, all right. I'm trying to say
I
this.
think Chiefs fans are incorrigible.
All right. Well, listen, we appreciate y'all for being here. So tune in next time where we talk better about the Chiefs. This has been the post game, y'all. Peace.
Peace.